What's going on? It's your boy Black Cow Jones. Let me tell y'all something, man. Harems are usually my seasonal favorites. Like, amongst all the, AAA titles and whatnot and stuff like that, and all the serious shows, you know what's always there for you in each anime season? A harem, right? A harem is always there to comfort you, give you laughs, just go ahead and take the edge off, you feel me? They're my favorites because, like, usually they're hilarious. Like, all the harems I've watched, more or less, maybe except for one, I can't think right now, but they're usually, just full of comedy and funny situations and stuff like that. They're all the same, right? But they're all so different. There was one that I watched that I read the manga afterwards. It was the one, something about a vampire in the high school. It was some shit like that, but it was so good. I was engaged. It got me. They reeled me in. So it leads me to my next point. And also, there's romance in it. Of course, sucking for the romance like everybody else, right? Whether you admit it or not. But it's like, if I like comedy and romance, does that mean I like rom-coms? It does not. I'm not a fan of the typical rom-com. I don't know why, But the anime rom-com harem type deal, I can get behind that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the two are mutually exclusive. Anyway, two things can be true. So, but what I hate about harems is that they never get renewed, right? They never get renewed. It's usually just bait to get you to read the manga. And with this show right here, I'm gonna read the manga. I'm not lying to you. I will be reading it. As soon as I finish Domestic Girlfriend manga, I'll probably go ahead and hop into the Rent a Girlfriend manga because, it's good, man. The first season was super solid. And I highly doubt that they will get renewed. I highly doubt that they will get renewed for season 2. Just because these shows usually don't get renewed. So for this series, I did not review any episodes because I didn't think people would want to watch it or whatever. Or I didn't think the content was going to be that compelling to make a review about it. However, I was highly entertained for all these episodes. That's just what it is. I was highly entertained. I give it the stamp. I would tell you to watch it. Hopefully next season there's a harem that I can watch. I didn't watch the Monster Girls though. I watched the original Monster one that was like 2 years ago, but I didn't watch this one. It was in like medieval times. I might double back and watch it for shits and giggles, but you see them once, they just changed the time era. It's pretty much the same thing. But I watched every episode of Rent a Girlfriend, and I'll get to the recap later. But during the episode, I forgot that our boy Kazuya was pretty much exposed because, Mizuhara got caught up by his ex, Mommy-chan. Yeah, Mommy. So it's weird saying it. But yeah, they got caught up last time and pretty much the cat was out of the bag. And so basically, Mommy is a fucking psycho. Like, what is wrong with her, bro? Like, I just don't understand. She keeps on playing the 50 with playing the 50 meaning she's on the fence, playing with my man's emotions. It's like, do you have his best interest in mind? Do you love him? Do you not like him? Or what? Like, you just can't keep stringing this man along. But before I say anything else, our boy Kazuya, as much as he's a typical harem character, aloof, confused, but sometimes the characters can be confused and aloof, but not be simps, right? Our boy Kazuya is a straight up simp. If you don't know what a simp is, type it in YouTube. That's what our boy is. Like, them first 3 episodes, man, I was like, man, he's got it bad. He's got it bad, man. He's fucked up in the game. But I thought he redeemed himself at the end of the episode, and I was cheering. I was like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, Kazuya, yeah, grew some stones, yeah. But it turns out that he didn't grow stones by the end of this episode. But this last episode was a banger, and if you don't read the manga, I bet you you'll read the manga, because this will not be renewed, right? I'm hopping right on that shit. So your mommy is definitely a cold-hearted devil, and so basically she was just like dragging her along and just making her confess. Basically, mommy told Mizuhara to break up with Kazuya because like she's being fake and whatnot. You know what? I just think that mommy doesn't want to see our boy happy. Every time this man is happy or whatever the fuck happens, you feel me? It just burns her up. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe he did something low key. Who knows? But so just to go ahead and fast forward, because it's not a show where I gotta do a whole lot of deep dives and shit. In the end scene or whatever, well, anyway, Kazuya or Mizuhara was going hard for Kazuya in the end on the the subway steps or whatever, and she said, well, give him a chance one more time, blah blah blah. But she was like, because she seen like his passion and whatnot, and she knows how he feels. She definitely knows how he feels, but she couldn't get it done. So fast forward to the end, right? And of course he was sitting there the whole time listening. The show's funny, man. It's a funny show. But the main crux of this episode, my boy said, as Mizuhara was talking about, I couldn't get you the girlfriend, this, that, and the third, or what have you. He confesses to her. It was in the title too. I'm like, oh, we getting a confession in season 1? I was like, thank the Lord, because there's some shows to where as though they'll confess at the end of the season, and and the rest of the manga is about fucking I'm sorry, the rest of the manga is about their relationship, which I like. Some of them relationships, I like to see how they progress, yo. I might have to write me a romance novel one day or something, man. Harem on the way. African American harem on the way. I might gotta take that out. So that's a good idea, man. But anyway, I don't know. But anyway, my boy confesses. He says, I want you. You're the one I want. It has to be you. And then they give us the fucking credits with 5 minutes left. I'm like, hey, yo, you better not waste my goddamn time. So he goes all these flashbacks, all these happy moments, and I'm cheering for him, clapping for him. Like, yeah, that's right. Say it with your chest. Went from a simp to a man laying your feelings out on the line or whatever. And then she gonna have the goddamn nerve to say, what do you mean by that? Damn, my man went through all this work to confess to you, right? Oh, women do that in real life too, though. When I was a young boy, they'd be like, oh, what do you mean? What? Then you gotta tell them, right? But of course, like why are you playing stupid if you know what I'm trying to say to you? But then you gotta spell it out for him. Our boy Kazuya, she leaned out there to him like, what do you mean? And he folded. He's still a damn simp. And I was so mad, yo. I'm like, damn, now I really gotta read the manga for the confession. That shit probably be like, that's another thing I hate about the harems, yo, because they are like, you would think they're getting ready to confess, and then it'd be like fucking 10 years later before they ever confess, and you just be sitting there like, oh, are they gonna do it now? Are they gonna do it now? Now? But it's killing me, bro. At least he know who he wants in this one. Some of them, they might not know who they want. They still might never know who they want, right? Like there's one show, he still don't know. He still ain't made up his goddamn mind on who he wants. But overall, man, I like. It seems like he might confess a lot later too, because it's still that girl. The girl that we had last episode, the real young one that he took out on a date to give her some practice. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a while, and she's gonna act in school or whatever. She's gonna get acting gigs. So we'll see. But overall, I think this was a solid harem. I gotta make a harem list, harem hierarchy that I've watched in the past. Like I think I've watched anime for about 4 years now, like heavy. So I'm gonna make a list from like the top harems that I've seen. And I'll go ahead on my personal favorites, and then I'll rank them for y'all, make a video about that. And y'all can go ahead and watch them, enjoy them, or maybe I just might make a whole little romance top anime romances since 2018. I got some heat for y'all, man. I'm finna go so hard on a review game, you don't even know, man. But yeah, so if you haven't, well, yeah, I was gonna say, if you haven't watched Rent a Girlfriend, obviously you watched Rent a Girlfriend if you watching this episode, right? And I didn't make any other episodes, so hopefully, yeah, you guys know what's up, man. Let me know what y'all want to see in the next season, the fall season. You feel me? Because summer is pretty much over now. Yeah, because it's a lot of, it looks kind of dead to me. You know, it looks dead right now. But let me know what y'all want to see, and I can, you know, if it's good, I'll review it. But so far, it's like a lot of unknowns. I know there's an Inuyasha sequel, right? But when Inuyasha came out, I was a young boy, and it was on Adult Swim, and I didn't really understand what was going on. It was like a foreign world to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like anime when I was a young kid, it was just too much for my mind. I couldn't handle it. I was used to Ed, Edd n Eddy and fucking you know, dumb shit like that. Billy and Mandy. I'm like, whoa, relax, y'all doing too much. I did not understand it at all. But now I can appreciate it. You know, it's a high art form, low key. So in animation, definitely. But like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's your boy Blackout Jones. Stay corona free, stay sucker free. Have a blessed day. Peace.